UK Amphibians and All Things Wildlife presents What types of flowers flower in June? Hi everyone, welcome to UK Amphibians and All Things Wildlife. It's currently June and today I want to show you around my wildlife pond and around my wildlife garden and show you what flowers flower in June. So starting today, the flowers around my garden. Right, this one here, purple toadflax. I really like these, to be honest, this time of year. These attract plenty of bees. Really nice. I've got quite a lot of these growing around the garden. And what else can I show you? Show you inside the pond. What I'm not happy with my pond this year is this stuff, the duckweed. I want to try and get rid of this stuff out of the pond, but it's a bit hard at this time of the year because there's loads of eggs and larvae and things in there. So if I start taking it out, I don't want to be chucking that out with it too. So if anybody's got any ideas, any tips, let me know. But the only way I know really is probably to wait later in the year and then take it out. It's not flowering here, but this is some garlic mustard plant. This will come up next year and flower. And yeah, still flowering around the pond is forget-me-not. Lovely blue flower. Flowered quite a lot in May this year. And this flower over here, it's starting to go over now. I like this round my pond. It's called monkey musk. Bright yellow flower. Yellow monkey musk. Right, let's have another look. Alright, I've got some lovely lavender growing here. Some really nice lavender. I've got quite a lot of this growing around my garden this time of the year. These here are seed pods of my red campion plant. So right now we'll be going around collecting all these seed pods so I can get plenty of seeds for, well, I can plant them this year and they'll be starting to come up next year and flower for me. So I've got quite a lot of them growing around the garden. Well, quite a lot of seed pods now. This is the red campion that we're speaking about, which is going over, and these are the seed pods that you get from it. So, and these are all full of seeds, so I'm going to start collecting all these, so I'll have plenty more next year. I see the pond is really full of duckweed at the moment, so I really need to try and get that cleared up. I have let the garden quite grow over a lot this year, and believe it or not, plenty of new flowers have started to come up this year when we're letting it grow over. This plant here is a field scabious. This attracts plenty of butterflies, bees, they love this. Another plant I've got in here is Sweet William, just down here. Lovely plant. I've seen the hummingbird hawk moth come and feed from these. So if you wanted to attract the hummingbird hawk moth into your garden, these are a good plant for them. Right, these plants here, the bright orange ones, I really like these. These are called fox and cubs. And I only started off with a few of these in my garden, and I've got quite a few growing around the garden now. I've got some more here. Right, in the pond we can see some lily flowers starting to come up there. So just look there, some lily flowers starting to come up there, the lily pads. And there, this is my dragonfly perch. I've seen plenty of damselflies this year, not that many dragonflies yet, but there will be plenty coming out soon. This plant here, this flowers in June and also in May, and this is called a red valerian. This is brilliant at attracting the hummingbird hawk moth. I've seen them nectar on this quite a lot this year. so they really love this. And I have, if I can find it, it's going over a bit now, I've got a pink variation, and then this is the red variation of the valerian, the red valerian plant. If you look closely enough, I've got plenty of seeds coming off it, so it does self-seed a lot. I only start with a few plants in the garden, and to be honest, you end up with a lot more if you just leave the seeds to blow about the garden. That's if you like these type of plants. I love them, to be fair, so I'll just let them seed naturally in the garden. Going around here, starting to go over now, but they have flowered quite late at this time of the year. Is Oxeye Daisy flowers. So there, some lovely Oxeye Daisy. These are annual, so they grow the first year, and then the second year they normally flower for me, the Oxeye Daisy. So I do chuck quite a few seeds around the garden and get plenty coming back every year. Right, some more purple toadflax. Like I said, this attracts a lot of bees into the garden. And this plant here is a common knotweed. Again, this plant will attract butterflies and bees. So if you wanted to attract butterflies and bees to your garden, this is the perfect wildflower to get in your garden. This one down here is Birdsfoot trefoil. The yellow plant is Birdsfoot trefoil, and I think there's a lovely bee feeding on the nectar there. The Birdsfoot trefoil plant, right, is the host plant of the common blue butterfly. So if you wanted to attract them into your garden, get plenty of this growing in your garden. I would recommend it. This lovely plant here, it's flowering really nice this year, growing around the garden. I'm going to leave this one for you guys to tell me what it is. Okay, see how much you know about the flowers. Alright, and then write in the comment section below, and I will tell you if you get the right answer. Right, some more sweet william growing up here, looking lovely. And here you get a nice picture of it. It's catmint. This attracts loads of bees as well into your garden, just catmint, and it smells quite nice as well. So that plant there is catmint. Over here we've got the yellow plant there growing up. That's yellow loosestrife. So that's a lovely plant as well. Comes up in June every year for me and flowers lovely. So that's yellow loosestrife, if you want that in your garden. Right, some more Oxeye Daisy flowers growing there. The white and yellow is the Oxeye Daisy flowers. The red, you can see the red variation of the red valerian there, and then there's the pink variation of the valerian flower there. They do have a white variation as well, which I ain't got that in my garden. I'm happy enough with the pink and the red growing in my garden. Over here is a lot more yellow monkey musk growing around the pond. It thrives in quite wet areas, does the monkey musk. I love the flower. It's like a snap. I don't know if you remember when you're younger. I always remember when I was younger, the snapdragon flowers. They've got that shape, and they're really nice. They attract plenty of insects, which is perfect because they're on the edge of the pond, and it does feed all the baby amphibians coming out of the pond. So as you can see, all the insects flying about now. Plenty of food for all the amphibians. and if they've got any reptiles in around the pond too. So, some more lavender. And a fox and cubs flower there. This flower is not flowering yet. It's a herb, and I'll let you have a guess at what that is. I'm not going to mention it because it's not flowering just yet, but if you want to pop it in the comment section, I'll let you know. I will tell you if it's the right answer. Right, another view of the lovely pond. Got here, I will tell you what this is. It's a Yaris plant, but it's not flowering yet. It'll be flowering soon. So over here, this blue flower. So obviously some red campion at the side of it. It looks like there's a lovely bee feeding on this blue flower and a red campion. The blue flower is called Viper's bugloss. Alright, this is another annual wildflower. They scatter plenty of seeds around the garden, and it's coming up for me in quite a few areas. I'll show you over here. Lovely, nice bluey purpley flower. This one here, this mainly attracts insects. This flower in the garden. This is wild carrot. You've got to be careful with this because it is quite invasive. So I tend to take the seed heads off before the scatter and just let a few grow around the garden. But I have seen this grow really invasive around the garden, so just be careful with that if you've got that in the garden. Some more Oxeye Daisy flowers. Plenty more red campion seeds that I want to collect. Oh, some more wild carrot flower getting ready to flower. This flower, the yellow flower here, is some more Birdsfoot trefoil. It can grow quite high if it's in a quite dense area. You will grow up and out of it, of the flowers. This one here is common ragwort, which is just not quite flowering yet. I have had plenty of cinnabar moths around the garden, so I'm hoping to get plenty of cinnabar moths, caterpillars on this plant, and there's quite a few more around the garden, so I'm hoping to get some more caterpillars this year. This flower here is a purple toadflax. Once again, looking stunning. Now this flower here is my Buddlia bush. This will attract, it's quite high this year. I did trim it down, but it shot up as soon as the weather started warming up. This one will attract plenty of butterflies. So it's brilliant. If you want to attract butterflies, definitely get some Buddlia plants in your garden. They do grow quite large though, so you're going to have to keep on top of them. Some more Viper's bugloss. Some more lavender growing here. Right. Let's have a tour around here. Oh, a closer look at the Viper's bugloss. Oh, a lovely bee there. Bees do love it. You get plenty of seeds from these as well. I think they do look nice, to be honest. Lovely poppy growing down there. So another nice view of the wildflowers growing all around the garden. A nice view of the pond area. I've let it grow, really overgrow this year. Because it has got well established with newts in the pond, so the toad tadpoles have got a better chance. One, because they are getting eaten by the newts unfortunately in the pond, so I do catch a lot and put them in tubs in the garden, and when they're big enough I put them back in the pond, so they've got that better chance of surviving. And also we're letting it overgrow as well. They can, when they morph into baby toads and baby froglets, they've got more of a hiding place to be safe from other predators like birds and things in the garden. Right, take you on a tour further around my garden. Alright, so here I've got some more valerian, some more field scabious, some more Oxeye Daisy flowers. A lot of the valerian is seeding now, so I've got loads of seeds, so it blows all around the garden, and as you can see I've got it in quite a few areas in the garden now. Here's a nice common knotweed plant growing. This is flowering really well. This is common knotweed. Right, this attracts plenty of butterflies and bees. Right. Lower down, plenty more Birdsfoot trefoil with another bee on. A sweet William growing down there. There's a poppy flower growing there. It's not flowered yet. Right, this plant here is starting to flower now. Does anyone know what this plant is? Well, I'll tell you. Verbena bonariensis. Really good flower. This attracts plenty of bees and butterflies too. Right. Some more Birdsfoot trefoil. Here we've got some more Verbena bonariensis. See it there, flowering. They grow a lot higher than that, so looking forward to plenty more flowers coming off the Verbena bonariensis. And here, I don't know if you remember guys, this is my vegetable plot, so something is starting to eat it, so I'm hoping we do have some caterpillars on there. So the cabbage white butterflies, I'm wanting to get some caterpillars on there. Right. This is like my obviously herb spot and my vegetable plot area. So I've got some tomato plants growing over there. I've got some more tomato plants growing there, and I've got some French runner bees flowering there. This flower here, this is a wildflower. Don't know if anybody knows which flower that is. Want some more here. This attracts plenty of bees. I'd like you to pop me a message in the comment section and let me know what flower this is. Okay? Alright, and I'll let you know in the comment section. Some more Buddlia flowers flowering there. I'll take you for a tour. Some more Oxeye Daisy flowers. Some more Buddlia going to start growing there and flowering. So here's what you get in June in my wildflower garden. Plenty of flowers at this time of year in June. Today has been a hot one. Today has been 30 degrees here. Alright, it's only going to get warmer apparently. So after this video I'm going to go around and water all these plants because there's quite a few ready for a nice drink. So that's it, guys. This is my pond tour in June. It's my wild garden tour in June. So I just thought I'd send you a video and show you what flowers flower in June in the wildlife garden and in the wildlife pond. Any questions, pop me a message in the comment section. If you're new to this channel, subscribe if you don't mind, please, because I can get plenty more videos of amphibians, of frogs, of toads. Speaking about amphibians, let me quickly show you. I'll show you my hibernaculum. My hibernaculum area, which, if you haven't seen my first video, it shows you how I build this with a stone wall and all these gaps in the stone wall. Inside there is a hibernaculum I built, and all the amphibians, newts, frogs, toads hide in there over winter and hibernate there. So if you haven't seen how I built this wildlife pond, go to my main video on part 1 and it'll show you how I built this pond from step by step. So as you can see, it was in 2020 I started building this, and now it's got really established, and to be honest, a lot of the plants are looking like they wanted to get trimmed back a bit more now. I need to get rid of this duckweed and give it a good clear up in winter time. But if anybody does decide to clear their own pond up, you've got to be careful. Like in here, with all the plants and things here, they could have eggs on, newt eggs on. So you've got to be careful if you are pulling things out that you don't throw them away. So the best time of the year is later when it's colder, and most of them will have morphed into baby newts, baby frogs and tadpoles. So it's more safer to do it then. This time of the year, I wouldn't risk it. So thanks for watching, guys. Give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what more videos and what types of videos you want to watch. Thanks for watching UK amphibians and all things wildlife today. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like and comment on all our videos, and don't forget to subscribe to see more amazing content like this by UK amphibians and all things wildlife today.